Chapter 1. Life seems nothing more than a quick succession of busy nothings. Jane Austen. For 20 glorious minutes at dawn, the village was all hers. Doves cooed and mist hovered on sheep-dotted fields as she picked up her pace and quickened her breath. When she finally huffed past the dark, empty shops and cobblestone streets, the sun winked through a cluster of trees to signal it was time to head home. Some people hated jogging, the sting of air in the lungs, the irritating burn inside the thighs. But Holly Newbury found it nothing short of blissful. The running ritual had started 6 years ago when she'd quit university to help raise her 3 younger sisters. She'd craved something she could call hers and quickly found it in a morning jog around the village. Those 20 minutes gave Holly something precious, 1,200 seconds to clear her thoughts, centre herself, prepare for the day ahead. She always felt a hesitant pull toward Foxglove House during that final spurt up the hill, because she knew the moment she entered, chaos would ensue. Always the best kind of chaos. People she loved, getting ready for their day as she helped them make breakfast, prepare lunches, find homework from the night before. But her time became theirs again. A few minutes after this morning's run, Holly stood over the aga, nudging scrambled eggs inside a pan. As she switched off the burner, she heard footsteps clomp down the stairs. "No, it's the effing wildberry. I can't find it anywhere," Bridget shouted, accusing her twin sister as they entered the kitchen, tossing their phones into the wicker basket on the counter. Holly had created the basket rule when their father bought the twins' mobile phones last year for their 16th birthdays. Holly didn't want them heads down and tapping during breakfast. "How come it's always my fault when you lose something? I don't even use that gunk," Rosalie answered, rolling her eyes and taking a seat at the kitchen table. "It's nasty. It smells like rotten fruit." "Then you did use it," Bridget pointed. "No, I only smelled it. But that was like 2 weeks ago." Rosalie poured a glass of orange juice. "It's not my fault you can't keep track of anything like a normal human being." "Well, it's not my fault if you're an effing idiot." "Enough, girls." Holly gave her best stern look. She turned to Bridget, waiting for eye contact. "And no cussing in this house. You know better." "But effing isn't a cuss word," Bridget argued. "Maybe not, but it's implied profanity." "Exactly. Implied, not actual," Bridget said to her eggs. "Well, in this house, implied is close enough." Holly nodded toward the plate. "Now eat something, both of you. You'll be late for school." She left the twins to their breakfasts, hoping they wouldn't kill each other in her absence, and walked down the long hall. She wondered how much longer this hateful phase of theirs would linger. The twins had never gotten along well, but over the past few months they barely had a kind word for each other. Fraternal twins born 3 minutes apart, Bridget and Rosalie had broken every cliché of twinship since the beginning. As a newborn, Bridget screeched and wailed, while Rosalie dozed through everything. When they were little girls, Bridget was fearless and temperamental, while Rosalie sat quietly in corners and read books. As teenagers, the differences had only grown more distinct. Tastes in music, clothing, friendships, polar opposites. The girls had even worked hard to look less alike. 3 months ago, Bridget had bleached her long hair blonde, while Rosalie had trimmed hers to shoulder length, keeping it natural brown. Reaching the sitting room, Holly spotted Bridget's neon-pink backpack crumpled beneath the couch where the twins had finished their homework last night. Holly shook her head at the sight, wrinkled term papers and battered notebooks sticking out of pockets, an open book with a broken spine splayed out on the floor, and beside it, aha! The missing tube of lip gloss.